Hey guys, today I am working on a custom wine glass for my Secret Santa. I'm going to be working in Cricut Design Space, and I figured I'd just show you guys how you can do it at home, especially if you already have a Cricut machine. So I'm going to start a new project. I am going to be using, sorry my chair is squeaky, just a regular wine glass, and I'm going to write wine not with a question mark, W-I-N-E, because my Secret Santa likes wine, so I'm going to get her the glass and a bottle of wine. So it's going to be a text only project, so I'm going to search for the text that I want, or the font that I want. It's all the way at the bottom. Oh, here it is, Wanderlust. Okay, I'm gonna put wine.
Wine.
Not. Lord Jesus. Okay. God in heaven. Differences between phones and iPads and all that stuff. Anyway. So this is what I want. I'm going to do some editing because I like to change my letter spacing. I like my letter spaces to be most times 0.5. Okay, so there's a motorcycle outside. That looks pretty close, but I'm gonna say 0.2. And I think that's good for me. Yeah, I like the way that looks. Sometimes I change my line space, but I feel like a lot of times it honestly makes no difference. So if I go to 0.5, nothing literally changes. So sometimes I will separate this into two separate lines because this is just going to be wasted space. But so I'm back. I actually moved into my office so that I could turn on my Cricut. But I resized my project to 3.5 inches by 3.6 inches here. I have a nice size wine glass, so I feel like that will be the best size for me to use. So everything looks good. It's the way that I want it. So I'm going to click here to make it. Okay, we're having some technical difficulties. Why is this not wanting to work? Okay, here we go. So I'm just going to choose my machine. My material is currently set to iron on, but I'm going to switch that and put it on vinyl on my machine. I'm going to be using my green Cricut mat. I have some burgundy. I don't know how well you guys can see the color, but I have some burgundy vinyl. This is Oracle 651 that I got from Michael's. I just got a sheet. They have it by the sheet for like $1.99. And I literally only needed about 3 inches worth, so I just got a sheet. Sorry, trying to let you guys see what's going on here. So I put the sheet here. Oh goodness, let me readjust this. So I put the sheet here on my cutting mat. Now, if you have a Cricut machine, you want to make sure that you don't have it against the wall, because when it cuts, this sheet will be moving back and forth, and it can get messed up if it's hitting the wall. Excuse me. So I'm going to hit the load button and press the C. The machine will do all of the cutting of the letters for me. Now that it's done, I will unload it. Oh, that's actually a lot bigger than I thought it would be. So, I think I'll just keep it like that. Take this off of my mat. And I like to cut mine out. So I have my weeding tool, and I'm just gonna weed around the words, which is fairly, well, maybe not fairly simple. Sorry about that. I swear I never get calls, but every time I'm making a video, somebody wants to call. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to use my Cricut scraper tool just to kind of push these letters down into the backing so that hopefully they won't come up off of this sheet and that only the outside will come up, hopefully. So I'm going to start from the bottom. But when the lines are really fine, a lot of times they will try and come up. Sometimes you can use the weeding tool to hold down the pieces that you don't want to come up. So it took me a little while to weed this because of the lettering being thin. So you just want to take your time and make sure that you're going slowly so that you're not lifting up your letters with the excess vinyl. You just want to make sure that your letters are sticking to the backing, and if they're starting to lift up, you can use your weeding tool to assist you to keep them down. And you just, again, want to take your time. That's the best advice that I can give you. If you have bolder lettering, it'll be easier, but with the thin lettering, you just want to take your time. This is how easy it should have been. But come on. Hopefully my hair is not again. Okay, now that I have this all weeded out, I have my glass here. I'm going to take some alcohol to clean the outside. The purpose of this is just so that any oils from your skin, okay, I put too much on there. It's a little wet. But the purpose for this is just to make sure you remove any oils from your skin that might prevent the vinyl from attaching to the glass. You can use a cotton ball. Oh my goodness, I cannot think of the word. Or you could use a paper towel. Doesn't really matter. So because we're working with vinyl, I have some transfer tape. Now this is just the cheap stuff that comes from the Dollar Tree. But Cricut has its own transfer tape that you can buy, or there are other brands that you can buy from multiple retailers, but this is what I'm using today. So I'm going to do one word at a time. So first I want to do the word wine. I'm going to make sure that all of my letters are flat in the way that I wanted them to be. I'm going to use my scraper tool to make sure that I get everything attached. Forgot, sorry. See, my eye didn't pick up. Eye's not picking up. Why does this eye not want to pick up? Now you don't want to press this completely all the way down. You want to make sure you have it how you want it before you fully adhere it, and the eye is already down, so I don't really have a choice. Didn't want to be picked up, but now it wants to stick to something. Okay then. So I like to start from the middle. And then work my way to the outsides. Because you're working on a rounded surface, sometimes you can get bubbles and your letters will actually have bubbles in them. So the best way to avoid that is when you saw me put this on, I did like this here in the middle. I worked my way this way and then I came back this way. So you want to start in the middle and work your way out so that everything is flat. Pretty sure everything is stuck down, but just to be sure. Use the same piece of transfer tape to pick up the word not. Again, using my scraper tool. It again. Start from the center. Now there are bubbles in the transfer tape, but because I focus on each letter individually, there are no bubbles in my letters. So you want to make sure that you're intentional about how you place your letters down. I've known some people to cut slits in their transfer tape. They say that helps them and it makes it easier to, you know, put it on a round surface. But I've found that you don't necessarily have to do that if you just, you know, go over each letter individually, starting from the middle. Okay, I think those should be down. Okay. So, here we are. This is what she will be getting tomorrow. I think it came out pretty good. If you like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up.